Forever. Dog.
One thing I think we can all relate to is too much screen time. And whether you're an avid news watcher or in serious need of a distraction, unplugging yourself is easier said than done.
A great way to rest my eyes and still get the content I'm itching for? These beautiful ears! I just grabbed my Raycon wireless earbuds and listened to something I really love.
Maybe your favorite podcast, or your other favorite podcast, or another mom podcast, or an audiobook, or powering through a workout while listening to a pumped up playlist or a podcast from the Mom Network. Whatever you're listening to on the Mom Network, you could pair it with Raycons in your ears and they make all the difference.
Yes, they are really cute. They come in a little thingy that charges them and it stores them, and you take them out and you put them in your little ears, and they're like little Star Wars earbuds.
Oh, wonderful.
It's true. Raycons are built to perform anywhere and anytime with water and sweat resistant construction and Bluetooth that pairs quickly and seamlessly.
Seamlessness. And with enough battery life for 6 hours of playtime. That's long.
That's right. And the best part, Raycon makes great sound accessible to everyone with wireless earbuds starting at half the price of other premium audio brands.
Raycon's offering 15% off all their products for our listeners. And here's what you got to do to get it. Go to buyraycon.com/drag.
That's it. You'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order. So feel free to grab a pair and a spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/drag.
That's BUYRAYCON.com/drag.
Forever. Dog.
Race chaser, woo-hoo. Race chaser, yeehaw. Race chaser, woo-hoo. Race chaser, yeehaw.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to Race
Chaser.
A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
Ding, dang, dong. Sing, sang, song. Ding, dang, dong. You can. My name's Alaska. What's yours?
Hi, I'm Willam. We're the American Queens. We're not the UK girls, but they are sickening. Somebody said American Queens could never. And I was like, honey.
I think that was me. I think I said that.
No, it was like some UK like reporter or Scottish reporter. And I said, you stick to the news. I'll stick to the jokes. Because he said, I was joking after that.
You can't lump together a whole... and I've said things like, you know what, you could never have a rusical like that with a U.S. cast. But the truth is, they've done rusicals over here that have been fierce and fabulous. They've done rusicals everywhere. So it just depends. It depends on the cast. It does not depend on the region.
No, it's not a region.
Is your drag just too regional? That's the question.
I'm more community council looks. Like very community council kind.
CCC, community
girl.
council kind.
Girl.
Tell us what happened last week on this show called Drag Race. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Last week we were transported to a time of disco, wallpaper fashions for the mini challenge, and it was followed up with a brand new infotainment piece of info called a discomentary. And they hustled, they bumped, they did the bus stop, and they were on the main stage showing their candy in LBD dresses. Olivia won the maxi challenge, and Tamisha and Candy landed in the bottom. And only one thing left to do in the true nature of disco: the Queen's lip sync to "Hit 'Em Up" style by Miss Blue Cantrell. And Candy won to fight another week. The mother of the house, Iman, Miss Tamisha Iman, sashayed away because the lady said go home.
Tamisha Iman is coming for you. To show the girls what I can do. And we have a breaking news intel update. This is very important. An update from designer atelier couturier Coach. Yeah. And I don't mean Craig T. Nelson.
Nope. Give her bag. The avenging hashtag has succeeded. I would like to say something. I wasn't trying to like vilify Coach necessarily, but like it was someone holding on to the bags, and then the girl should have been given the bags when the episode aired. It's like when you advertise for fashions, or like when you wear an outfit, it should be paid for. You know, if you're wearing it in a music video, it should be paid for. You know, don't be showing off things that aren't paid for. And these girls, they needed to be paid for their modeling gigs. They furthered your brand. They made it look good on television. Give them the bags. Proper. Honestly, they shook their asses proper for those Coach bags, and then they were held on to. And then finally, word on the street is that the girls had the bags hand delivered.
Hand delivered. We want to thank everyone who participated in the hashtag Give her her bag. Because this is one of the ways that, and of course, thank you, Willam, for making this a personal crusade.
Accessories are my, you know, that's like my platform.
It's your life.
It's my life.
It's what I do. It's what I live for. This is amazing. This is the impact of social media, of a platform like this. You made your voices heard out there, and we thank you for participating. And you know what? The girls got their damn giant size Coach handbags that they model on TV. They received them, and that's really, really fierce because they deserve the bags. They deserve the bag.
Give her a bag.
People do not deserve other people's giant bags.
Other people's giant Coach bags.
You know what? I'm going up there right now. I'm going up there right now to let him know. Oh,
I didn't see nothing.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm gonna go. Can I keep this pen? And chasing montage. Helicopter. Nuns. There is one thing I was sad. Kimora Hall would also like a bag. She does not need a large one. She could just have a tiny little one. Give her a little Olivia Lux bag. Mm-hmm. She wasn't there for the challenge, but Kimora did say Kimora wanted a bag.
She deserves it.
Somebody get her a bag. Something she could wear. Something she could smoke. A bag of something. Just get her a bag.
Oh my gosh!
Get the girl a bag.
Give her her bag.
Give her her bag. This week,
this week we are gonna go. This is episode 7 of season 13, and it's called the Bossy Rossy Ruboot. And we start off with a lipstick.
Ordered the back 8 from Rossi. They loved her back 8.
We get a lipstick message from Tamisha Iman, which says, "Till we meet again, love, Tamisha." And I have a feeling we have not seen the last of the queen of the House of Iman.
Honey, I have not seen the last of her because I just got the doormat in the mail today. Ow.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Candy's having mixed feelings. She thought that she would be like, yes, I did it. But she feels kind of guilty about sending Tamisha home. Even though they had their differences, they had their squabbles. She's still feeling like all the feelings at this moment.
Yeah, and Elliot makes the observation that 2 girls have gone home who've been in a group with him.
The double T curse.
And she mentioned she feels like she's coming off awkward and weird to the other queens.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I get, because I felt that too. I felt like an outsider kind of when I was there, but like,
right.
You can't like you can't be like mad that girls there aren't your friend. You just have to go there and work and put, you know, like just do better, make your wigs better or something.
It's hard. It's hard to be.
Yeah, watch the James Mansfield tutorial.
It's hard to be in a group dynamic, especially on a reality TV show, because everyone in the back of their mind has competition in their mind. So it's like, so friendships form really fast. They bond really, really hard. And if you're not part of that, I'm sure it feels really alienating and very alone. At the end of the night, you get sequestered back in your hotel room, and that is that. And then you show up the next day and there's a bunch of cameras on you. So it's a very unnatural and weird environment to be in, and Elliot is definitely feeling everything that comes with that.
Well, at the end of the night, some of the girls have vivid nightmares, actually.
Yes,
Did you have weird dreams when you were there? Because Rosé was describing about like her being sent home nightmares.
Yeah, I mean, I every day that I was on Drag Race season 5, I was convinced I was going to get sent home. So it was not a nightmare. It was just my reality. It was like, oh God, it's going to happen today. But lately I've been
your wigs, your gowns.
You saw them. You saw it. You saw it. But lately I've been having pageant dreams, pageant nightmares.
Oh,
because we're
coming.
deep in. I know we're deep in pageant
season.
preparation. So
I could smell the E6000.
How much Tina have you burned? That's what I want to know.
My tea.
We get to the Rue comes in the workroom first of all wearing heels,
a peep toe heel boot, maybe of some sort with a rhinestone. I love it. It's great. It looks like a Brian Atwood like platform kind of, but chunkier. It's a good boot. She looks
so good. You can shop the look. It's available at H&M. You can shop the look.
I haven't seen the British episode yet this week. What happened?
What?
I watch it with
record scratch.
I haven't.
No, Will, this is the episode you want to see. Out of any episode.
I saw the two groups singing, and then I saw Bunny post something about fracking and like H&M. And I have that jacket that Estina wore, so like I'm all for that jacket.
That's
I love
ASOS. You need even if you haven't seen the rest of the season, or if you're not caught up or whatever, please watch this last episode because it is the one, diva.
I don't know how to get Wow Presents on my TV in Palm Springs. I only know how to do it when I'm in Palm Springs. So I watch it when I'm there. I'm gonna go next week on Thursday.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. RuPaul, let's have. She's so why don't you take that time where
Miss Old Navy yells at people for wearing H&M?
You don't. Okay, imagine that time she says, "I don't want to hear any more goddamn excuses anymore."
Or keep your fucking wigs on. She said that to us.
Imagine that, but multiply it by 50, and then put COVID on top of it, and then put a fucking 7-month quarantine on top of it, and then put 2 weeks of sequestration on top of it.
Wait, it was that much? They had to go through all that? That's how long the break was? Oh, they beat the season 3 girls.
7 months.
Or season 2 girls, sorry.
No, this was a 7-month interim period.
Did they bring all the girls back after?
You'll have to watch and see.
Because I saw Joe Black, but I was like, she went home first.
I don't want to give you any spoilers.
I can't wait to watch this. This franchise has me fucking hooked, bitch. I'm so glad we're back in the workroom, like in 2 different workrooms right now. We got the
girl,
the chop bitches, and the race chaser hose.
DP me, RuPaul Charles. I'm ready for my Eiffel Tower, Mr. Charles. Okay.
I was trying to think of her husband's name.
George.
George, please bring your ranch cock over. Crack me deep,
I'll
crack
have
me
it with
long.
a side of ranch.
Wait,
what'd you think of the reading challenge? Oh wait,
yeah, didn't you win the reading challenge?
A couple of times.
Yeah,
but who keeps score?
This mini reading challenge, they don't show. I feel like everybody. They show only one line from La La, which is weird because she's funny as fuck. They show 3 from Gottmik. They show like 2 from Rose. Yet during Elliot's, they cut away to various faces, like doing that grin, and then they cut away to him doing that himself twice. So I'm just like, they really want us to think that, you know, the storyline that he's putting forth and vocalizing, they're also editing him that, like, not doing him any favors.
Girl, not even a titter. A titter not with 2 T's.
Yeah.
Not even a titter. Some of the ones that stood out. Rose said, "Candy, you've eaten lots of it."
The delivery was just so dry and perfect. Rose, she's one. Gottmik says, "It's so great that we are here representing so many different communities: gay, trans, pug." And RuPaul loses it. She loses it. Candy also has one for Utica that says, "Utica, you're weird, you're creepy, and for those reasons, I want you to suffocate me with your big dick."
Oh my gosh. Okay, word.
When all else fails, go blue. Sister Dick will make you
slick. Simone says, "Tina, how much Tina have you actually burned? We all want to know."
Okay, and lastly, we have, props are dangerous. Oh, dear. Relying on a prop for a joke.
It became very Gallagher-esque, honestly.
Elliot Hand, he half-heartedly throws a cape. I feel like Fifi threw a prop at somebody and it went off badly somewhere on her season.
No, it's got to be about the setup and the punchline. Unless it's a prop that just murders and just really sets it home. This was not one of those moments. Yeah, it didn't land.
She said, here's a cape so you could be super mad. And it's total croquettes. And
croquettes.
and then her read to Kate about your face. You're known for your mug, but really it should be known for like a mug shot, because a face like that's criminal. It's just like if you can't get it out and it sounds like you're reading it, it's not going to be funny.
Right. And you can come for things maybe with Gottmik,
but not that.
But not the face. The face is right.
Never the face.
In drag or out of drag, the face is correct. So that's like it. It wasn't, but that might have been just one of those reads where it's sort of like you can kind of throw that in anyone's direction. It's sort of generic. So maybe that was her reasoning. I don't know. But the winner is Gottmikatina, who wins a $2,500 gift card from Isley, New York.
Isley, New York. They make all those good like hologram jewelry things. Earrings, glasses, things. They made the Ivy Park glasses for Beyonce. We're going to take a break.
Okay. Let's do that. Bye. Friends don't let friends live with anything less than amazing hair.
Have you seen what's atop my head, darling?
I certainly have, and I've always been so jealous of how your beauty functions.
Well, the beauty of my functions is the function of beauty, because they're the world leader in customizable beauty, offering precise formulations for your specific hair needs and mine. Everybody's actually.
First, you take a quick quiz to tell them about your hair type, like straight, wavy, curly, or coily, and your hair goals, such as lengthen, volumize, and oil control.
Next, you choose your color and fragrance, or go fragrance and dye-free if you want. Then, Function of Beauty's team determines the perfect blend of ingredients, bottles of formula, and delivers it to you.
Every ingredient Function of Beauty uses is vegan and cruelty-free, and they never use sulfates or parabens. You can also go completely silicone-free.
No still here, honey. Function of Beauty offers completely personalized formulas for body and skincare as well, so you can customize your beauty routine from hair to toe to booty.
That's right. And girl, it's lovely that Function of Beauty is able to assure you that it's going to be cruelty-free, it's going to be vegan, there's not going to be any nonsense in the products. I love that.
That's how your beauty functions, honey.
Honey, yes. What's your function?
Well, I never buy off the shelf. That's my function. I get the Function of Beauties. I don't want to be disappointed, With Function of Beauty, they know exactly what I need for my hair. So I'm going to go there. And you can go there too. functionofbeauty.com/drag to take your little quiz and save 20% on your first order.
That applies to their full range of customized hair, skin, and body products.
Go to functionofbeauty.com/drag to let them know that we sent you and get 20% off your order.
functionofbeauty.com/drag. Life is too short to sleep between anything less than really nice sheets.
And we know that nice sheets are sometimes priced way too high. Well, you can trust us on this one. You need to go check out Brooklinen, honey.
Exactly. So, okay, Brooklinen was started by Rich and Vicky, who also tried to find beautiful home essentials that didn't cost an arm and a leg. And when they couldn't, they founded Brooklinen as the first direct-to-consumer bedding company.
They work directly with manufacturers to make luxury available directly to you without the luxury level markup.
Brooklinen has a variety of sheets, colors, patterns, and materials to fit your needs and tastes.
And Brooklinen has over 50,000 five-star reviews and counting.
They are so confident you will love their products, they even offer a 365-day money-back guarantee. They've also got comforters, pillows, towels, even loungewear.
I love the Brooklinen experience. Their sheets feel so nice, and the person that I'm sleeping with said, "Where'd you get these sheets?" Honestly.
That's
100%.
tea. I just got a new pair, and they come really fast, and they're really, really nice. They're cool. They're soft. They're sleek. They're beautiful.
Brooklinen has a special offer for our listeners, too.
Go to brooklinen.com and use promo code DRAG to get $25 off when you spend $100 or more, plus free shipping.
That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter promo code DRAG to get $25 off when you spend $100 or more, plus free shipping.
brooklinen.com and use promo code DRAG at checkout.
I remember who threw a prop. I threw a prop. A Jessica Simpson hair thing in Snatch Game. And
Did it land?
I remember a couple of people laughed, but it wasn't like a gut buster or nothing, because someone's like, what is that? You couldn't really tell. It was just cheap hair. Because it landed, I think, face down or something. Oh, well.
Right.
I believe it was Fifi who...
I believe it was 2011. It was a warm day.
You're also blithely unaware of the fact that Alaska threw a severed leg from underneath her dress on the All-Stars reunion.
Oh. Which casting special?
You name it. Name one. Pick one.
Pick one. Name something.
They don't even do them anymore, so I literally have been in every casting.
Maybe we should do a casting not so special this year and bring attention to queens who should be considered by Drag Race but will never get on. Or something. Let's do a little review. A not so special Drag Race casting 2021 with the Race Chaser podcastresses. Anyway, sorry. We're back, and the maxi challenge this week is the Bossy Rossy After Dark Ruboot. This is basically the improv challenge that every year the girls get in some way, or shape, or form.
Shape, form, or fashion.
Shape, form, fashions. And Ru assigns the segments randomly from left to right. I don't believe that this is random, just because
it's reality TV. Nothing's random.
Well, also, like, we would go over to our spots. Like, they'd say, okay, everybody go over towards the door now. We're going to get this shot. They'd repo, get that shot. And then before Ru would get in the room, they'd say, you go there, you go here, you switch there, you switch there, you're there.
They'd line you up. Yeah.
Yeah. It only happened like twice that they didn't move us in like the 8 episodes I was there. But the teams are assigned left to right?
Back to front replicant.
Oh, front to backing.
Rose, Lala, Denali, they are pregnant with their imaginary boyfriend's baby. Got Mick Utica, Olivia, breaking my silence, escape from the cult of mimology. Mimology!
Candy and I'm doing the mimey wow. Candy and Simone are former teen queens. Where are they now? And Tina and Elliot with 2 T's are my best friend's 600-pound asses killing our friendship, which sounds ripped straight from the journals of queens.
Exactly.
All of these things are topical. Girls fighting over men, mimology, white stuff all over their face. Some of us have been teen queens. This is a great challenge. Ru says, remember, there's no script, so listen, react, and let the comedy flow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have improv experience? No, but I feel like we could bounce off really well with each other.
I'm considered to be a scene stealer in all of my improv companies, which I have founded and I am the president of. I have done collectively over 40,000 hours of improv, and I think I should be Cheryl. So I think
I'm really feeling Cheryl, though.
But I mean, I could murder Cheryl. I really could. So
well, why don't we read through it?
Yeah, and I'll read as Cheryl. Since
Cheryl doesn't have any lines.
Oh,
bitch.
Okay.
Girl, Utica better get Miss Congeniality because she is too nice. I would have at least gone Rochambeau, bitch, best out of 3, because she just gives up too easy.
I was wondering why they didn't toss a coin, why they didn't do, rock, paper, scissors.
But
rock, paper, scissors, sisters.
God bless the child if you don't have the gumption to do it. That's one of Taste's 5 words, gumption.
The gall, the nerve, the gumption, the gall, the audacity, the bombacity, the cheek.
Yeah, all these things. We'll let the Chop Girls talk about her, though.
Right, exactly. Tina's worried about working with Elliot. She doesn't know how it's gonna go. Candy wants to show some more range to the judges. So rather than playing it up in a big way, she goes smaller, quieter, slower.
Yeah, she said that her and Simone were like, we're gonna do white girls. Yeah. Basically. And I was like, oh, great, this will be funny. And then Candy kind of, it's a misdirect because she does great in the challenge. But like, it's her finding her legs of her character and being like that slow, dry, like Valley Girl, Nicole Richie type of thing.
Right.
What team would you have been on?
Oh my God. I mean, I think the star role is really the mime. I mean, there's a reason they were fighting over it, and there's a reason Olivia won, is because that was I think it had the most potential to really be fierce.
Yeah, I thought it had the most like physical stuff. Like the one with Candy and Simone was great because of the performances, but I feel like it was just a lot of sitting.
Right.
Not alone in the Bossy Rossy yard.
Right. And careful of that gate latch because it sticks.
That was the best part about seeing how every girl handled a unique challenge like a stuck gate, you know? Like the girls that found a time to make it a bit. Good for you, bitch. Good for you, Simone, LA.
Exactly. That's what I would have done too, because a girl so many times I just go, you know what, let's just go right over this.
Honey, I'm still on the fence about you.
Get off the fence, Hortense. Okay. So
the queens get to watch the girls do the challenge too on a closed caption TV. This is like what we all kind of do though when there's a show. Like if we're already ready, we like watch from the wings, throw beads.
Right. And Candy Muse is hosting the viewing party.
Mystery Science Theater Candy 3000.
She's like, I don't know. She's not really giving as much energy, don't you think? She's really like, she's running the show.
She's untucked producing right now, for sure.
She is. She deserves a producer credit. Okay, so how does this start? Or what do we start with?
Well, the first group was Denali, Rosé, and Lala Ree, and they had the three-way pregnancy scandal between mother, daughter, and doctor, and they all gave birth to an imaginary baby. Mm-hmm. My remembrance of it is that Rosé was big, and Denali was kept up with her at that level, and Lala Ree wasn't as big, but like she wasn't unfunny. They edited it to make it look like that Ross tossed her a softball and she didn't reply, but who knows if that happened. Right. She seemed funny to me. It was fine.
Yeah, they went, when all else fails, black out a tooth and go Southern. I mean,
they did go first too. They bit the bullet for that.
Right. Yeah. It was broad humor. It was broad.
Yeah.
It was broad and blue.
Yeah. It I don't know. It all comes down to wig choice for me. And
well, I know that all trashy Southern girls wear Marcel waves.
I can't because that's exactly what I was thinking. I hate you.
She had a Marcel wave that she was itching to wear, and she
wore her Bobby
fuck
pins.
It, you guys. She said, "Fuck it, you guys." I know I am supposed to be a toothless hick.
Don't care. Yeah. Wow.
But you know what? I put my hair in rollers, and bobby pins fucked this hair up for me, so I'm gonna wear this shit.
I didn't want to be that girl, but you're clearly this girl. I'm a flapper.
It was fun. Okay. Gottmik, Utica, Oliva.
Leave out an eye.
Oh, damn it.
They had their mimology family interaction was between a mime specialist, a mime, and Utica as the chatty mom. It's weird because Utica's not a chatty person, so much so that Olivia had to tell her to say something out loud last episode to Tina to read her. So
Charlie,
the fact
do something.
What's that from?
It's from when Charlie Hides was just sort of standing in place, kind of doing a small lip sync.
Oh. Her lips sank. Yeah, it's funny. So Olivia's the quiet one now, and Utica is the one with all the lines. And I feel like she's making something that could have been like amusing into a longer bit with this whole like larger Starbucks thing.
Right.
Like they didn't catch it.
I love that she dressed as me, though. I was really pleased with Utica's look. She had blonde hair, leopard print, scoochy little fucking long ass nails. I loved her look.
Those nails were crazy long.
I know. And fucking Tina Burner's trying to read, call her Edward Scissorhands. Excuse me, you can read a queen for a lot of things, but the size of her hair being big and the length of her nails being long is not something that I would aspire to read a queen for.
She looks a little like Sharon too with this blonde wig.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
From like the
412-724 horror.
Candy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like Utica wasn't. She was doing bits, but she wasn't listening. Like Ross was trying to get her to like come sit in the chair. Like, okay, I'm gonna get on with the scene, and Utica was just sort of like in her own.
She's so loud. She's so loud.
What?
That's what she kept saying to her daughter. She's so loud.
Oh, right.
I'm not talking to you.
Shut
She's
up. So loud.
Why are you talking on your podcast? Shut up, Alaska.
Oh my god.
Someone shut her up. Dipper
Candy and Simone.
Oh, this was a pleasure to watch. They played reunited former pop princesses, and they both showed versatility. There were levels to the love and the laughs.
I'm telling you now.
Yeah, and then Ross tossed them the sing row 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 your boat. Do you think that was planned? Text Candelisa.
I think it was probably in her dossier.
I think it was you will be
dossier.
asked to sing, so warm up the pipes.
Right. And I think they did a great job. Their strategy was not to start out at 100%. They started out quiet and let the scene build and let Ross kind of have the steering wheel. And I think it paid off because they were allowing space because improv is about listening and responding. So they were allowing space to actually listen to one another. And Candy showed versatility by not just going in there and being a hilarious steamroller like she's used to. She said, I'm going to hang back. I'm going to listen for opportunities. And then I'm going to hit it where I need to hit it. And it was a very satisfying scene. And I love that that we got to see this generation's When You Believe performance. Someone did a meme of the two of them singing, and they were like, When You Believe.
Damn. Honestly, too, I would wear Candy's look from top to titty to toe.
Oh,
because that
yes,
pink
God.
dress, that wig was great too, and they did the close-ups. It's in HD now. She looked
Pretty.
fucking great. Simone looked
So
gorge. That little just a little slip dress. Felt like a little shorty Vera Wang number.
She wore the ankle bracelet. Very great detail. Very elegant.
Yeah. Tina and Elliot's were. It was the ass implant that ruined a friendship between NASA scientists. And coming straight in for me, I saw Elliot like remembering lines, like basically like we were always in each other's orbit. And like it felt like that was the kind of stuff that like would go at the bottom of the screen at a talk show, like something that kind of related to them that was like a fact, but like
the Ricky Lake ones that rhymed.
Yeah, like there was one that said so and so had sex for Hot Pockets and said she would do it again. And it was like a girl and a troubled teen girl. I remember that one, and I was like, "What? Hot Pockets for broccoli and cheddar?" But
so, what kind of Hot Pockets did they give you?
The pizza one.
The pizza one. Yeah, that was a good.
You
used them as titties.
Uniboob. I definitely wasn't getting funny from Elliot, but I was getting funny from Tina, and she was thankfully driving the scene in a direction that it could go. And just like, when Elliot was talking, still ass up in the air, just like stealing the scene. Like she won.
Right. And then, the end is giant tits versus giant ass, and it sort of exploded into chaos. And that sort of became what the scene is about. And that really never fails when it comes to drag. Is giant titties and giant ass. So why don't we go ahead and take a break, and we'll look at some more big titties and big ass.
big titty curvy waist.
Big old tires. I don't know about you, but when it comes to skincare and beauty, I'm always looking for little ways to treat myself, especially when I know I'm getting a quality product made with good-for-skin ingredients. That's why we love e.l.f. Cosmetics.
Yay! e.l.f. Cosmetics is all about bringing the best of beauty to every eye, lip, and face, which is what e.l.f. stands for. Eyes, lip, and face. We love that.
Eyes, lips, face. With e.l.f. Cosmetics, you know you're going to get high-quality, premium makeup and skincare products at gorgeous prices. Who else in the beauty game is making sickening products for less than the price of a latte?
Whether it's a new formulation, a fun collab, or an of-the-moment trend, there's always something new to check out from e.l.f.
So many of their products have become cult classics, garnering thousands of 5-star reviews and a huge online community. I don't know if you've seen the e.l.f. love on TikTok and YouTube or Instagram, but they're out there.
It's all over. People love it.
They do.
Yeah. I've been using e.l.f. for a while now, and it's wonderful.
And you can feel good about knowing that everything is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. All right.
Love that.
e.l.f. products also make the perfect gift. And at these prices, you can put together a full-face gift bag, a self-care package, or an entire skincare routine without breaking the bank.
And right now, as an exclusive offer for podcast listeners, you can get 25% off your e.l.f. purchase of $40 or more. So go to elfcosmetics.com/drag and use promo code drag to get this exclusive offer.
This is the best deal out there right now, and you won't find it anywhere else. That's promo code drag at elfcosmetics.com/drag for 25% off your e.l.f. purchase. Thrive Market is an online membership-based market on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone.
Shopping with Thrive Market is healthy without the hassle. You can easily shop by 70 plus different diets and values like keto, paleo, gluten-free, vegan, and picky.
That's right, which I fall into a bunch of those categories. I like gluten-free. I like vegetarian. So the great thing about Thrive Market is you just go on there and you click these filters and it only shows you things that apply to you, which is fierce.
It's a fierce tool. Thrive Market is a one-stop shop for everything you could need. Organic and essential groceries, clean beauty, safe supplements, and non-toxic home, plus ethical meat, sustainable seafood, clean wine, and more.
Thrive Market has 2 new membership options. 1-month membership for $9.95 or 12-month membership for $5 a month, billed at $59.95.
And an exciting new offer that's exclusively available only to our Race Chaser listeners. You can join today and get 25% off your first order and a free gift.
Ooh, love a free gift. And with member-only prices, you enjoy guaranteed savings because Thrive Market members save an average of $32 on every order.
Thrive Market is good for you and the planet. Orders of $49 or more are shipped for free and delivered with carbon-neutral shipping from their zero-waste warehouses.
Join Thrive Market today to get 25% off your first order and an exclusive free gift. The only way to get this offer is by going to thrivemarket.com/drag.
That's THRIVE market.com/drag to get this exclusive offer of 25% off your first order and a free gift. You can't get this offer anywhere else.
Go to thrivemarket.com/drag. Do you know that sounding, and I just learned this not too long ago, sounding is like when you put stuff in your urethra hole.
Yeah.
But the reason it's called sounding is because you use metal rods and then you ding them and the vibration is supposed to create.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know. I couldn't get past the you shove shit in your urethra, and I thought that's what it was. I thought that was.
I could see someone really talented like Ivy finding a guys with a bunch of different sized dicks and then putting sounding things in them and then playing like a choir. Or I could definitely see Ivy Winters executing that as like some sort of artisanal, organic moment of music.
Dressed as Stacey Lou Freebush in her talent number with the sort of
yes,
lederhosen kind of.
I would love that. These mirror chats the next day. Simone is nervous what the judges will say, and she explains why she's in her head sometimes and second guesses herself. It's because her older brother went to jail, and she saw what that did to her mom, and she became like obsessed with making herself perfect, and Simone was like her escape from like the pressures of being like the perfect son.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was a really touching moment. We got to see more of Simone and, you know, more background and more of a three-dimensional character. She's not just a gorgeous fucking model on the runway. She really has a fucking compelling story, and it was really nice to see. Elliot thinks everyone thought Tina did better than her, and Elliot is again talking to Tina about this, and she's like, I don't know, I just feel like the other girls don't see me. And
Elliot says they almost went out of their way to tell you did a good job to Tina.
They did.
And then
they're her friend. But they're a clique.
Literally in the same time that Candy is saying that to Elliot, she also says in the same sentence, same breath, same clip, she says, Elliot, you were good too. So she's giving her a compliment, but then she says, but it's just that sometimes Tina's such a big character. It's just like we're losing Elliot. Elliot doesn't like the truth. He wasn't as good as Tina. And at least they gave you a little bit of a compliment. Be happy for that. But like, you're not here to make friends. Stop fishing. Like, not everybody's going to like you. Get over it. It's drag.
Right. And as a former clique member, it is our job to only compliment one another and make everyone else feel horrible and awkward. That's what we do, Mama. That's what we do. But give
a girl you like a girl, give her $1. You don't like a girl, throw the $1 over there. She'll go get it.
Elliot reveals that she struggles from clinical depression, and she and Tina kind of bond over this because Tina's mom also had similar problems with depression. So they sort of bond in this moment. Oh my God, what is wrong with me?
Too many Chromatica Oreos, dear?
I got biscuit cough. Biscuit cough.
Tina says that after Elliot says it gets to you, like about them not like, you know, liking him and stuff. Tina says, well, they don't know who you are. But I think the problem is they do, and they don't like it. Because all the stuff we're hearing from the set from girls saying like, we try to tell her about our microaggressions, XYZ. Now, I'm not perfect. I have a lot of shit in my past that I'm not proud of. But like, I'm just talking about Elliot now as what I'm seeing on the show and what I'm seeing in the media represented. And he's digging his own grave kind of with his comments like about spelling Ladarius and like not being aggressive and Black Girl Magic and that kind of thing. It's just like, but they didn't show on the show that he said stuff about Simone's durag being ratchet drag and like, yes, honey, like that's not okay. We can't do that anymore. Right. And you can't say, oh, I was ignorant. I didn't know that was okay, because now it's not okay to be ignorant with everything everywhere. You fucking educate yourself if you're a white person and you're trying to kiki with the girls. There's some things you can't say, bitch, you know? So I get that she's depressed about it, but like, row your boat, girl.
Well, my boat is pretty. Willam, the test determined that you are not the father. Those shows are so fucked up.
Oh,
they really are.
I watch Paternity Court a lot. That's my favorite one.
It's really fucked. I can't believe there were so many summer vacations when I was a child where that's what we would watch. We would watch Maury and we would watch Jerry Springer. And I went back and I watched some clips as research because Bob and I sort of did it was very similar to what they were doing in the workroom. We did a moment like this for New Year's, and I was like,
skits?
We did a full ass skit, And I was like, oh my, these shows are fucking toxic. It's like it's really disturbing to watch. And I fucking grew up on it. And it's like,
honestly,
really
it could leave a skip mark on your brain.
Actually.
I loved watching all of these ones. I was on Ricky Lake once too. And then they bumped me the second time. So mad. Yeah.
That is shade.
Yeah. Bumping for Ricky.
Now, on the main stage, RuPaul is in an asymmetrical, glittering orange gown.
Gagarantra.
Fire orange.
This is beautiful. It's just a moment, like a column gown. She's cinched in. Her titties look swole. The hair is off her face. Michelle is a sleek woman judge with her gray streak. Ross is in a Restoration Hardware tile jacket. And is there a guest judge?
T.S. Madison.
T.S. Madison, work, bitch.
Yes,
step your pussy up. T.S. Madison, the woman that RuPaul gets most of her good phrases from, is here.
Always so elegant and so fierce and so hilarious. T.S. Madison, we live. I love RuPaul's dress. It's classic RuPaul, but with a twist, and the detail around the like bosom area is fabulous.
Yeah, it really
is. Really gorgeous. I might steal it. So okay, the category is Bead It.
The first up to the stage is Denali, looking like an event. She looks like a chandelier with gorgeous beads all over. She's got the headpiece. This looks like a lot of fucking work and very expensive. And I see why they put her first, because it's sickening.
It fully fits the prompt. It is elegant. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen on this show. It's so elegant. It's kind of a reference. It's kind of giving me like sort of Busby Berkeley when they used to use like women as the set decoration kind of vibe.
They totally did that with the candelabras for Gentlemen for Blondes.
Very elegant. That. You can tell her pussy's on fire. She's just living.
Yeah, but try taking a shit in it. Try getting to her pussy. She can't sit in untucked at all.
No, she was totally sitting. She's totally sitting on the couch.
She stood. Yeah, she did.
She was sitting on the couch.
She was seated and lovely. I returned my statement.
My face was sitting.
I think she was stooping. She might have been sitting though. Couldn't see.
Oh wow.
Rosé looks like a Michael's craft project in the best sort of way. She's like a beaded Tinkerbell moment. And she's smiling real big. She's like, look at me, I'm happy, I'm in yellow.
This outfit reminds me of something you would wear. It's bright colors, it's lots of legs.
Yeah, I would totally wear it.
Yeah, I think I'm sure if you get into the details of it, it's very well made. And does it, from a distance, did it scream beads to me?
No.
I feel like the ones that really screamed beads were the ones with hanging ass beads somewhere.
Hanging beads, yeah. Not your unlit light bright project, Rosé.
Well, but she's fully beaded,
yeah,
and there's
fully
thousands of beads on it, and it's very well done, and she looks really, really fucking sickening. Lala Ree
has a amazing garment. I didn't even know that it was a nude illusion on her until they pointed out the rip. I was like, oh, I thought that was skin. So her skin tone illusion game is perfect, but apparently there was a rip in the side that Michelle notes later. But that rip in the side is exactly where you would have like ripped out a tag or something, you know? So I feel like it just ripped and she didn't have time to sew it. So Lala Ree is still tens in my book, darling.
Yeah, I mean, it said beads to me. It had movement. She was having fun.
Beads.
And the nude illusion really was unclocked. Unclockability. Got Mick. Oh my gosh.
A Marco original.
It's always going to be an event, isn't it? It's
so
always going to be a fucking statement, an event. I mean, the anal beads and then the mirroring of the anal beads as a headpiece, and then like even the sort of bead suggestion of a shape with the makeup underneath the eye. Yeah. Really, really fantastic. God damn.
Can I give you some tea? These anal beads weren't red at first. He was spray painting them the week before in the back parking lot because I think they were purple.
Well, they've got.
He had to spray paint all of them, and like getting paint to dry on rubber, not fun. He was so mad. He's like, I'm wasting my time fucking painting.
Right? I mean, probably in transit, because like certain things, when you spray paint them, you even rub up against them and the paint just comes right the fuck off. She was probably painting those things right up to the moment she walked down that runway. Honey. But it paid off. It was fantastic.
Girl, can I borrow that hair you're wearing?
Olivia.
How
is it possible? How is it possible that Olivia keeps kind of accidentally having the same the boxer thing? It was
Simone.
Yes,
but they both knew that they had that.
Well, yeah, but it just is like a wacko coincidence that Candy Muse and Olivia Lux would both have this hair in their package. Is that not?
I don't know. Ask your friend. See if it's her hair. Ask if she borrowed it. Because I saw a couple different. Yeah, I saw a couple different barrette placements. Like some of the colors were different. One at the top. So I was like, is it Candy's and she moved the barrettes?
No,
or was it?
Had it.
Was it at a sickening wig store, or did somebody make it? And they're like, well, I can make this for you too. It's great.
Wild.
I want it in blonde.
Yeah.
I want it in a 27.
She looked, I mean, aside from the fact that Candy did a very similar character for the bag ball and exactly the same hair. Aside from that, I think she looks cute. Does it scream beads at me? Am I like, beads? I'm like, no, she looks cute. She looks like a schoolgirl.
The beaded jump rope had more beads than her bead outfit.
Right.
So, I mean, she looks cute.
Yeah, she looks cute.
Happy for her. Love her. Utica is giving me bloody bride, dripping in beads and blood. But this bead, I don't know. Are pearls beads?
See, I
love a seed bead, but this reads pearls to me. Pearls and wedding.
Bird.
Bead bird.
I like to just go really obvious. Technically, pearls there may be beads that are pearl-like. Mm-hmm. To me, I would go glass-ass beads or plastic beads that say that's a bead. You can see it from across the room, and that's what you would call it.
Yeah.
Are these on Denali or Utica? Are these pearls?
Yeah, well, pearly beads, like white beads.
She looks cool. She looks scary.
She looks great. I just wish she wore different hair, though. Because, like, if you've worn that hair already on the runway, like, show them another hat, honey. Like,
it's her Aiden Zane.
Everything.
It's her natural hair.
Yeah.
Now, when you want to talk about beads, I want to talk about Candy Muse. Because these those are beads. They are beads. They are hanging. They are moving.
Beads of varying sizes. Textures.
They're dripping on the floor. She has her fucking titty tassels. She looks fantastic.
Candy did nothing wrong on the runway this week. I don't know how I could have improved this. Like, this is gorge. The hair has like a little bit of pink in it, and it goes down past her tuck. Like, she looks sickening. Like,
really,
drag
really
excellence.
Beautiful.
Simone.
And speaking of sickening drag excellence, Simone, we start the storyline of RuPaul calling Simone on this runway. This is fantastic. You can't say enough about it.
Honey, to have a joke when you're walking away, to have your name in the hair, to give them something else to look at.
It's always,
like gas mask, face titties. Love it.
It's always going to be an event.
Give them something every time you're out there. Simone's doing it. She's using every minute of camera time. Even when she's walking away, they're thinking of her and her name. This is the tea. She looks sickening.
Yes. Really, really fierce. Really, really elegant.
And her little video Oriole of her in the desert, like walking to the Beyonce song, like gorge.
Gorgetina Dubois.
Yeah.
Tina Burner.
And back to Spencer's. Can we interest you in a novelty? A novelty teat. Oh, yes, please. I would like a novelty teat. I am in the market for that. Do you have anything with Mardi Gras beads on it? No, but we have a guy in the back. He can make that for you right away. Right this way, sir. Oh, it's ma'am, Tina. Call me Miss Burnham.
It was an interesting interpretation. I mean, Mardi Gras beads, that is, I think that's a very recognizable touchstone for the category of beads. So she went full ass, I'm the fucking Mardi Gras clown in the fucking parade. I'm the thing you find in the cake, and if you find me in the cake, then
she's
you
the king
host
baby.
the party next year. Yes.
Oh, okay. I think Bianca Del Rio looks like she's been bulking in beads. That's what this number from Tina gives me.
What about the sound when her belt hit the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Her belt. Oh.
Do you think it shattered? Do you think it broke? Do you think it shattered dreams?
I think it was just a pound of beads hitting the ground.
They read her later in Untucked too. I think Gottmik reads her and she's like, "Oh yeah, your titties that don't match your skin tone at all. Yeah, work."
Oh yeah, fierce no matchy syndrome. She should have had like those little eyebrow triangles above the nipple and below the nipple too. Then she would have matched her face and it would have been even funnier. Instead, it was just like, look at these big tits too.
Well,
Basically.
you know what? Tina Burr is always entertaining to watch on the stage. Elliottina, with 5 Gs, is giving Bourbon Street Flapper. I like this look. I think she looks pretty. And it says beads to me.
She looks like a slutty cruise ship dancer, and I'm here for it.
Okay, work. I love that category.
And the bus driver is great. It doesn't show her boy hair anywhere. She did it correct. This is my favorite wig on her all season.
Yes, it's a flapper reference done very well. I think she looks cool.
And with her short hair, she kind of looks like this girl named Vanity from Nashville. Kind of. Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and take a break and we'll be right back. Let's talk about Stamps.com. As we slowly adjust to a new normal in this pandemic, we still need to be smart about how we do business. Luckily, there's Stamps.com to make things a little bit easier.
Yeah, as most of you know, being a drag queen these days is running a small business in actuality. So we are constantly shipping out merch, wigs, dresses, ransom notes, rhinestones, books, pound cake dolls.
Exactly. And thousands of small business owners have discovered the benefits of Stamps.com in recent months. They've been able to keep their businesses running by shipping products to customers and avoiding the crowds at the post office.
That's totally right. With Stamps.com, you can print postage on demand all on your own. And you save money with discounted rates you can't even get at the post office.
Exactly. So, okay, here's how it works. Stamps.com brings all the mailing and shipping services you need right to your computer in the comfort of your home or your office.
With Stamps.com, you get great discounts too. 5 cents off of every stamp and up to 62% off USPS and UPS shipping rates.
So right now, Race Chaser listeners get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage, and a digital scale without any long-term commitment.
All you need to do is go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in drag.
That's Stamps.com. Enter code DRAG at the top of the homepage. That's drag. You know, it is a well-known fact that on the Mom network of podcasts, there is a very popular podcast known as The Chop.
The Chop. Oh, I love that podcast.
Yes,
hosted by
I do
Latrice
too.
and Manila, two enchanting podcastresses. Who,
stars of the bubbly commercial that aired during this episode with Vanjie, Latrice and Manila, the Chop Divas, are starring in Buble commercials. Tina, looking
Gigs for the Queens,
so gorgeous.
I mean, all the campaigns, the Ruby Red Nut campaign.
Ruby is red. We want to throw it to Latrice and Manila for just a moment for a segment that we call the UK Minute.
I'm still proud of that name, that we really thought about that name like that. We did that.
It's Latrice Royale.
And I'm Manila Luzon.
And this is your UK Minute.
On episode 5, the girls are back from a 7-month break. Are you impressed with their new faces?
Girls, some of them are all right, and they're like summer faces. Some are good, some are not. The Queens represent the UK as girl groups. In the Ruru vision, did we find the new frock destroyers?
Maybe. Definitely maybe. Also, do you think the girl who went home should have gone home?
Who went home? Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. For more recaps of season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK,
check out The Chop every Tuesday here on the Mom Network.
UK Han.
UK Han.
Such a good song.
Release the beast.
Ding dang dong.
So we're back with the safe girls. Do you want to talk about these safe girls, honey?
Coming through with the safe girls.
Safe. I'm a safety girl.
T to the I to the N to the B to the hold it. Earner. Tina Burner got Mick, Denali, and Rose are all safe. Denali and Rose are plucked at their safety.
Honey, plucked like a chicken, pressed like a panini. Because they both thought that they would be in the top, that they would win. And they said, no, you know what? We don't even need to talk to you. Just go back and sit down. Thank you so much, though. Y'all did great. Oh, look at all your beads. So pretty. Go sit down, Denali. And she's like, I've been obsessed with lamps since I was a child. And I walked and they didn't love it.
I know it's rough, but you know what? They get to fight another week.
Yes.
The judges, we covered a lot of these critiques. Lala, they weren't feeling that rip in the side. They said baby no. They said she was overshadowed by the other dolls on the Bossy Ross show.
T.S. Madison said that she looks like she could wear that look to one of her old jobs, though. Because T.S. Madison is a Renaissance woman above all else, before else.
And I love the misdirect. Like, why are you trying to misdirect T.S. Madison? T.S. Madison said, that looks like something I would wear to one of my old jobs. And before the commercial, it just cuts to the judges, like, looking at her like, oh, what? Oh.
You know why.
When in real life, it gets a laugh because it's fucking hilarious.
Of course. They didn't mention Olivia wearing the same hair as Tina, and literally so distinctive. And
Candy.
Yes, Candy. Sorry, not Tina. My bad. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't say anything. I'm gonna.
They might have in real life.
I'd love to know because I love tea.
Utica, they enjoyed the runway look, but the improv challenge didn't really land. It fell flat. It didn't make sense, but they liked how she looked. You're gonna like the way I look. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Candy is noted for hearing the judges, receiving their critique, and taking their notes. And Michelle loved her in the challenge. So her thing with listening paid off this week. I love that they love her. They also lived and loved on Simone a lot on the runway. And RuPaul says that her outfit is possibly one of the best outfits that's ever walked down the runway. And she had the audience in the palm of her hand the whole time. She was just at ease and fantastic. It was believable. I like them because they were kind of based in reality and just like funny.
So funny, so natural, listening and giving. Elliottina, they liked her look, but the judges thought she faded in the challenge. T.S. Madison says you need to put a little water on your coochie.
Because she was dry, honey. She was dry. We were always in each other's orbit. And then we get a treat from Miss RuPaul.
What? Oh, she
sings.
She raps.
She reminds us that she is a live vocalist and a songstress. She said, bring them back. Where they at? Bring back my bags. Give her bag. Oh, sorry, I got the words wrong. My bad.
Where they at? Olivia Lux is ultimately the winner and wins a cash tip of $5,000.
Which one of the mouthy hoes yells, "You rich"?
Candy.
I think it was Simone.
Was
it was Candy.
It was one of the dolls, and I love that.
Candy said, "I give me 1,000 of that."
I love it. Yeah.
She wasn't even in her challenge. Why is she asking for money? She's like, I told you, give me my cut. I love Candy. The bottom two are Elliot and Lala Ree. Utica gets a reprieve for this week. And the song is A Whole Lot of Woman by Kelly Clarkson. I've never heard it. Have you heard of this song before?
I have. It's off of one of her more recent albums. We love Kelly Clarkson. I deeply adore Kelly Clarkson. Same. This is a fun lip sync to watch because they're both really, really they know their way around a fucking high energy fucking song like this. I watched it back and I kind of counted it. They show like 58 seconds of performance of the song. Okay, that's normal.
And that's minus the talking and the cutting heads of people saying stuff. They show Lala Ree
cutting eyes.
Girl, some of them. There was a lot of Elliot doing great things. They showed Lala doing one great thing, like go down to the ground, and a couple of others, but like they really showcased Elliot dancing. They didn't give Lala a lot of screen time at all, and when they did, she was walking or not doing a lot, and her hair was in her face. So I see they clearly, I feel like they're keeping Elliot around now to agitate the girls.
Okay. I mean,
a little bit. I mean, this lip sync was great and all, but like I feel like Lala's could have been great too, but we didn't see it, you know? And based on what I did see of Lala's lip sync with her going down to the ground, Elliot was right behind her and they were doing it together. That was what I expect of most of the lip sync from her based on what I've seen. So where was that? Why didn't they show us any more good stuff of Lala? It was just that one clip. Yeah. So I think that there are definite reality show machinations going on here. They're trying to keep a girl that annoys people around instead of a girl that kikis and makes the whole workroom laugh around. They're at this point in the show where they're saying, who's the good story? Who do we think is going to win? Let's get rid of the girls we like. But, you know,
it's
that's the tea from this lip sync for me.
I thought reality TV.
I thought Elliot did great, though. He looked so sickening. But I would have loved to have seen Lala and made that decision for myself a little bit more, if that makes sense. They didn't show us enough of Lala at all.
Yeah, definitely. Release the tapes. How many times I mean the fans, we always want to see the whole unedited lip sync. I want every camera angle, just play the whole 4 minutes and if
World of Wonder was smart, they would put that on WoW Presents, like full length lip syncs. Join now. That's your idea. Y'all listening? I know y'all are listening, so take it and run with it. We'd all pay for it. Honey.
I mean, could you imagine?
Do it, WoW. Do it, bitch. I dare you.
Could you imagine? Because I know
Mom can produce.
We love to produce.
We produce.
My name is Chanel and I produce. I know that on season 5, we always, from watching from the back of the stage, the lip syncs always generally landed the way they landed. Like you could tell in the room who was the winner. But sometimes it's got to be so close that you have to watch those multiple camera angles. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and then it comes down to producers and producer choices and things like that. So, yeah,
reality. Did you watch Untucked this week?
I sure did. Yeah.
Rose really emphasized that she thought she was going to win this week. These safe girls are in their heads, honey.
There was a time when being safe used to be a good thing because it meant you got to be on the show longer.
Get a cocktail.
I was petrified every single time that I was going to be sent home. So if I got called safe, that was like work. I will take it. I'm very excited about it. But Rose and Denali feel like they're kind of getting, you know, overlooked. So especially Denali is like really going through it. Candy gives them.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She's lip synced 3 times and she's won at least one of them. So like, there's some girls that haven't ever lip synced or gotten critiques. So I think she should be happy. But like, I understand her feeling like that. The one thing I don't understand is why do they not open these girls' cans? They're all wearing fucking nails. They're showing the girls struggling with the bubbly again. Or maybe get a twist off, bitch. We wear nails. You want to work with the gay community? You have to think about us.
Bubble struggles.
Bubble struggle.
Some of the girls, when they're outside, wear face shields, and some of the girls don't wear face shields, but none of the girls get COVID.
The COVID doll did not.
Why did they make them wear the shields outside? They're literally all over each other inside the studio.
I think it's for the safety of others. The people that walk by on a studio lot, you need to have it in your hand. If people walk, it's curt. Yeah. I was literally walking in Venice yesterday, like over the canals.
Walking in Van Nils.
Walking in Van Nils. Real estate market is. There's so much like bridges and stuff, and we didn't see anybody for like probably 5 minutes. And then when I did see someone, I was like, oh fuck, I don't have my mask on, because I didn't think about it. I don't know why I'm thinking about it now, but like, and then the next person I saw was like, where's your mask? An old lady. And I was like, I feel like a criminal. I had my sweatshirt like over my face, kind of. I'm like, I'm going back to the car to get it now.
Damn.
But yeah,
she read you.
Some of these girls wear masks and some of them don't, and I think the ones that don't are worried about their hair, because Candy has that side swoop bang, and she would like hold it up. No. And the nose, Simone not letting that fuck up her nose contour.
Simone just holds the face shield with her acrylic.
She's so cunt. I love her.
She is.
It's also very cunt that the girls left notes for their sisters.
Yeah,
Simone
absolutely.
left a good little note for Lala.
Yeah.
And we get to learn that next week's Maxi Challenge is the Rusical.
Oh my goodness. And the theme is social media, the musical.
Is it? No.
So this will, I think I'm getting very big pharma, the musical.
Really?
Do you remember what I'm talking
dancing
about?
and cut out phones in the preview.
Oh, I didn't look at that yet.
We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be great. Thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser this week.
Thank you. I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
And we would love for you to write a review of our podcast on your preferred podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to take a moment, leave us a little rating.
And you can go ahead and follow the dolls at Willam, at The Only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcasts. Follow them all.
Plus, we have bonus content available now at patreon.com/Willam. You can search for that plus bonus content at Race Chaser Content. Fuck this. You can search for Race Chaser Content by searching the hashtag Race Chaser. No plus.
And email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com/chaser.
Wear a mask, wash your hands, socially distance yourself, and respect each other out in the world.
Suck a dick, get a job, run a business, wear a mask, wash your hands, socially distance yourself, suck a dick. Step your pussy up, put water on your vagina.
T.S. Madison is a font. Release the porpoises. We're ready.
Who's the better poet, T.S. Madison or T.S. Eliot? I do not know. I don't know. Bye.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and/or copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.